Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Alright, excellent condition there. No errors popping up, so that's good. That's good. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So far, so good. Like I said, I downscaled it to 720. Instead of 1080, it's going to be downscaled to 720 to see if the encoder will, like, stop skitzing out on me. So I'm starting to get that issue a little too often, so... And I know I've got other games that are, you know, higher quality, so... If I lower the encoding output, it should, be able to handle it better. Hopefully. I do just need a new damn fucking graphics card. Ah! I don't have the... Hold on, I don't have the audio on. Give me 1 second. There, now you can do it. You should be able to hear it. But yeah, there's the bonk emote, I mean bonk noise, and then the fucking bullshit. Both for zero bits. So they can be used freely. And thank you for resubscribing. I turned down the stream audio just in time for that. Thank you, thank you. And yes, the Wiggly is free. Edie's glorious Wiggly for me has been freed. It is no longer stuck in approval jail. Her glorious Wiggly can be seen by all. Freedom! Out of horny jail. That's concerning if he was in actually... that's a little concerning if he was in horny jail. But yes, he is free! He may roam across the lands. Hold on, let me set that. There we go. Oh, ah! I got blocked! Does the bonk sound loud enough for everybody? I had to leave that one for 0 bits. Okay, good. And is my voice coming through good enough? I know Edie already pointed out, said it was good. I just want to double check to make sure it's good for everybody. So far, so good, and I'm not having any issues with anything so far. It's perfect. Thank you. Let me check my, Okay. This looks like it's doing good. Alright. Subarashi. So far, so good. Okay. Pardon me. I don't think Edie would lie to me, no. No, of course not. I just want to make absolutely sure my OCD demands it. Because I'm paranoid of everything. Lately, for this computer. And I know, I don't want to, I'm afraid to touch that OBS update. Since it's a massive update, I'm scared to use that. So it's gonna have to wait until this stream week is over. My concern emote has been getting a lot of use lately. And the grumpy one, too. I love the grumpy face. And I love all of the facial expressions for the... And then turning them into emotes. That was just perfect. I like the deal one, too. It's all so good. Hey. Boy, now. No dunking on small and...
Fucking bullshit!
Indeed, indeed. Alright, yeah, look, it looks like turning it down is actually, yeah, I have to leave that one as a 0-bit noise too, of course. Fucking bullshit. I could have used that during the fucking Code Vein streams. That could have been played a million times. Just for all the salt from that game. I mean, for real, like, that game messed with me a bit. I know you did. I know it took me forever to put it on there. You requested it a while ago. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm a bit slow at getting... I know. I know. I know. I should have had that on there quite a while ago. Now don't use that emote. That emote wigs me out for some reason. I don't know. That's stare. I don't know what it is with that emote, but that stare wigs me out. Well, indeed I should. Indeed I should. I am looking for more suggestions for things, obviously. Like I have, oh, that emote. The dumpy emote. Oh, goodness. Okay, this looks good so far. Alright. It doesn't affect the video quality too much. I don't like dropping stuff below 1080, but that's what I'll have to do for now, because the encoder on this, the card trying to encode everything is having some difficulties. Some minor difficulties, but enough for it to cause me a hassle here and there. So we'll drop it down to 720. I haven't had one little encoder issue pop up since I did that, so far so good. That's good. I know that'll come in handy for more graphically intense games, because the encoder won't have to push as hard to render it for me and then render it to stream. Ah! Next time, oh no. Next time I have to finish something, I lock you up in my basement for a week. Yikes. Okay. Next suggestion, baby. Next approved. Keyword approved. Next approved suggestion will be implemented immediately. Or semi-immediately, at least. Whether it be visiting privileges. Oh me, oh my. Let me get, oh yeah, hold on one second. Let me get my water and get ready to do my intro and then start the stream officially, because it is now 8 o'clock and I'm, behind my usual routine here. Hold on one second.
Hail and well met, honored guests. The doors to the Yggdrasil Library have opened once more. Please make your way inside and get comfortable, as their stream will be starting now.
Let's load it up and see what happens here. Give that a second. Check my OBS. Make sure that's behaving. Accept payment in only cash. Only in cash. I see. I mean, that's understandable and reasonable, actually. No visitation, but can be joined. Oh no. Alright, so everyone can see the game. There's no audio for the game at the moment because it's a silent scene, so that's fine. Alright, sure this is... Okay, this is running nice and smooth. Let me get this out of the way for a second so I can see my screen. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Alright, let's continue the game now. See how this behaves at the newer, lower resolution. Which I hate doing, but it is what it is. Pardon me. Oh me, oh my. Let us begin. Let me get back into my voice acting routine. I didn't warm up beforehand, so I might be a little rough at the start here. Oh, goodness. Damn it. Excuse me. No one has touched the time leap machine since that discussion. Ridiculous as it sounds, I can't shake the feeling that it might suck my memories out and fling them into the past. Oh, the machine does have its appeal, of course. We're all tempted by the idea of becoming humanity's first time leapers. Basic will be $300. Oh my goodness. Wait, there's different levels? Oh my. Yet the fear of what could happen won out in the end. Perhaps as a way to forget our fears and move on, we decide to hold a celebration to mark the completion of the device. Yeah, let's celebrate making the device before actually using it. $300 is too steep. I see. Everyone feels the need excuse me. Everyone feels the need to let loose after working so hard on the project. Oh, my headset's way too loud. My goodness. I have Daru order pizza while Kurisu and I go shopping for snacks. I wonder what kind of snacks they're gonna get. Akiba has always had a lack of supermarkets. That hasn't changed even with the anime stores gone. After we finish shopping, Kurisu and I walk along the evening streets. It's like they're out on a date. She looks like she's got something to say. She keeps stealing glances at me. Does she now? I would hope it includes food. Maybe. Some scraps of bread. Are you upset? Upset? She frowns, like she didn't expect that question. I don't think she did. Finally, she faces this way. About our decision not to attempt a time leap experiment. No, I'm not upset. Humans are temporal things. I can say that. Right. That's a Heidegger quote. I was actually relieved when you made the decision not to use the machine. If you hadn't been there, I might not have been able to stop myself. Ah, so she would have used it if it wasn't for Rentaro. Oh, okay, fine. Alright, Kurisu. I see. Go. What's this? Gratitude? Does she have a fever? Oh no. I put my hand to her forehead to check. Kurisu twitches.
Oi!
Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, she's instead of sassing him, she's just being normal, which is abnormal. Yeah, you're talking like an assistant for a change. I thought you might have a fever. Yay, Wiggly! I love seeing my Wiggly on the Twitch chat finally. Glorious. Yay! Now we can spread the glory of the Wiggly everywhere. I drop my hand. That sounds like a denial. I'm not grateful to you or anything, okay?
Tsundere much?
The voice is louder than it should be. Several people glance at us. Kurisu blushes and hangs her head. Daru were here, he'd probably get all excited and say, "Real tsundere, sweet." Hey, Fusion, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing today? Need an eye-rolling emote now. I mean, yeah. And yep, the usual 3 hours. That's my standard. A 3-hour streaming shift, as it were.
とにかく
I only go for longer if it's a day off. I have to work today, unfortunately, so... Anyway. Kirisu clears her throat and returns to her usual sour expression. Hey, we got a text message. Who it be from? You've got mail. It's from Suzuha. And she just says, "Don't forget what Tighter said." I'm sorry, Suzuha, I already did. That was last week, I don't remember. Oh, wait, hold on, I need to find my, my little mini guide thing that I wrote for myself. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. Eh. I am missing pages. There it is. Alright. Sorry, chat. Got distracted for a second.
形式的にお礼を言っただけだから勘違いしないで
I'm going back to it. No problem, Fusion. No problem. It's not a cheater's guide. Aye. Oi. Yeah, get some rest. And I will see you again when you return. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. That thank you was just a formality. Don't get me wrong, okay?
勘違いなどするものか。俺は当然のことをしたまでだ。
Of course, I only did what I had to.
ラボ面ナンバー001でラボの設立者であるこの俺、法王院京馬が最も優先するのはラボ面を危険から守ること。
I am the founder of the future gadget lab, Oin Kyoma. My first priority is to protect the welfare of my lab members.
だからお前は感謝する必要はない。
So I have no need for your thanks.
世界に混沌をもたらすとか言ってるくせに
And yet you always talk about plunging the world into chaos.
ラボ面は俺の味方である。
I mean, he does.
世界は俺の敵である。
Well, you are my allies, and the world is my enemy.
呆れて言葉も出ないあんたって独善的すぎ
I'm speechless. You're too self-righteous.
言葉なら出ているではないか。
I mean, yeah, I guess. You say speechless, yet you're speaking.
揚げ足取るな
Don't argue semantics. It's quite mysterious, really. It's only been 2 weeks since Kunisu and I met. And yet it already feels natural for us to be walking together, exchanging banter like this. Perhaps pooling our efforts to create something new, dangerous though it may be, has brought us closer together. I admit that her knowledge and skills are impressive. I'd like her to remain at the lab if at all possible, but she said she's going back to America this month. It's already the 13th, so I wonder when she plans to return. I decide to ask her.
そういえば飛行機のチケット取るの忘れてた
Oh no, she forgot to get a plane ticket. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a plane ticket.
電話レンジの改良に夢中になりすぎてたわ
Let me hydrate again real quick. Ugh. I got too caught up in improving the phone wave.
タイムリープマシンを公表すれば世間は大騒ぎ。
She got excited by the
セルフ爆
experiments.
発もしなければ帰ることはできなくなる。
Going public with the time leap machine will send the world into an uproar. We also plan to expose CERN, remember? You may not be able to go to back. Yeah, you may not be able to go back to America for some time.
あそうかとなるとママに電話しておかないと
I guess you're right. I should call Mama and let her know. Mama. Looks like things are going to get busy. Naturally, I want Kurisu to stay with us to the end. Are you sure? Are you sure that's the only reason you want her to stay, Rentaro? Just for like helping with the experiments? You sure there's no other reason? I don't know. A little bit after we return to the lab, Mayuri gets back. Yay!
トゥットゥルーただいま
I'm back. Seems Mayuri went to Lukako's. Suzuha shows up a few minutes later, and our development council comes to order. Development council? Daru ordered 3 pizzas. Oh, that's making me hungry. Stop mentioning food. I know I had breakfast already, but, you know, pizza. I want pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while. Anyway. I'll stop getting distracted by pizza. We also line up all the snacks we bought on the table. It's just like the party we had a few days ago to cheer up Suzuha. Mayuri wanted to decorate the room, but since everyone's tired, I dismissed it as unnecessary. Looks like Suzuha managed to retrieve her jacket from Mr. Braun.
いやーやばかったあのままだとさ露出狂として一日を過ごす羽目になるとこだったよ私
Well, I mean, that was your choice to do that, Suzuha. I mean, it worked, but, you know. Man, that was terrible. I was stuck looking like an exhibitionist all day. The Braun Tube workshop's closed. Suzuha made sure the 42-inch CRT was turned off, so there's no need to fear any malfunction from the Time Leap machine. A heavy sigh escapes my throat. I realized that I've been tense and nervous since the Time Leap machine was completed. Now I can finally relax. Are you sure about that? I mean, they made it, but they haven't decided to use it, so... The topic of the Time Leap machine has become taboo. Even Kurisu doesn't bring it up during the meeting.
ダルお前なぜこの前と全く同じ種類のピザを注文したのだ
Derek, why did you order the exact same pizza as before? I opened the pizza boxes to find the exact same ones he got for Suzuha's party. I mean, what did he get, though?
僕の好み
I knew he was going to say that. Because I like it. I mean... Can't argue with that logic, I suppose. Naturally, I'm not amused.
おかえりおかえり
You may not be Rentaro, but I am.
フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね声をかけたんだけど今日は無理って言われちゃった
Aw. I called Ferris-chan and Luka-chan, but they said they couldn't come.
そうか何か用事でもあったのか
Oh, do they have plans?
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会
Ah. And Ferris-chan has a Rhinet tournament. Okay.
しまった応援行きそびれたなんという
Oh no. Daru's not there to see her play. Oh crap, I should have gone to cheer. How careless of me.
あとねルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ
First, and Luka-chan seemed embarrassed for some reason. I see.
ここに来たらまたマユリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない
I mean, that's fair. Maybe she'll think... Maybe she thinks she'll make her wear a costume again.
コスプレの件かもしかしてまだ説得できていないのか
You still haven't convinced her to cosplay? Then what was the point of completing the costume?
恥ずかしいんだって可愛いは正義なのに
She said it was embarrassing. I keep telling her cuteness is justice, but she never listens.
可愛いは正義って
Cuteness
そんな
is...
言葉が流行ってるんだ
Cuteness is justice. Is that what they say? I mean, that's what some people say, I suppose. You know.
クリスちゃんもね可愛いよね
You want to go pasta? Wiggly! You're cute too, Christian. That always catches her by surprise. Kurisu doesn't know how to react. She blushes and Mayuri starts teasing her like a drunk old man. Is that a pineapple on a pizza emote? Oh my goodness. There's no alcohol at this party, of course. Of course, you know, they're all underage. They can't drink. Literally a pineapple on top of a pizza. Oh my goodness. The Wiggly is dancing above the pineapple pizza. Hey, Kamema's coming up. Wanna go? Oh, she's trying to rope Kurisu into dressing. Oh my. She's gonna drag her into it. I can't make something new, but I have a costume of Post-Awakening Seira from Bloodtune I made last year. I think the size is just right for Christian, too. Me? Cosplay? Yeah, sure, why not, Kurisu? Do it. Do it. Kurisu looks conflicted, and then she murmurs. Oh. I'm sorta interested. Oh. I see. Look at all the emotes in chat. I like it. I like it. She sure could have fooled us before, pretending to have no interest in otaku culture. Well, I mean, she's outed herself plenty of times. You know. They've all called her out on it. I mean, come on now. But I refuse to do it in public, though. Mayuri's using her mind tricks. She's just slowly indoctrinating her into cosplay culture. You don't have to show anyone, but eventually you'll want them to see. The cosplay demons compel you. The cosplay demon? Mayuri can be a little scary. She just keeps going forward with whatever she wants to do, regardless. That reminds me, Christian, you're always wearing that cute uniform. What school is it from? No, this? Kurisu lifts up her necktie. Blah, blah, blah.
2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
Hiccups, excuse me. I attended Ayame for 2 weeks. I modeled this outfit after their uniform. Ah. Chima does that. Oh, flee. Run away! Not today. No frame loss, stop that. It's fine. So she modeled her current outfit after a school uniform. Interesting. Oh, their uniform is really cute, but you made it even cuter. You might really have good design sense. I'll bring the costume tomorrow, okay? Will you try it on then? Sure. Looks like Kurisu approves of the cuteness is justice philosophy. When's the photo shoot?
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
Good to know you're still a pervert, Hashida.
だってブラチューのセーラっしょ。あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
What? I'm sorry, Daru. I don't know what that word means. Well, kinda. Nakoma is Bloodtune Seira. She's got Pen Moto going on. What? Anyway. I'm just as confused as you, Kirisi.
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
Oh, okay. It means her panties are completely exposed. Now you know she's not gonna cosplay that now.
嘘。
Good job, Daru.
大丈夫だよ。
How would he know? I like how Mayuri's like, it's okay.
クリスさんは知らないかもだけどね。去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。
You might not know this, but last year there was a very popular saying.
パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
They're not panties, so it's not embarrassing. Is that how that works?
いやいや、恥ずかしいでしょ。
Enjoy your lurk, Edie. A nice comfy seat and a cup of coffee within the Yggdrasil Library Cafe. It's plenty embarrassing, trust me.
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。
Like how Mayuri just completely ignores. She's like, weird, okay? It's a promise.
やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Oh, here comes Suzuha. Maybe you shouldn't bother. Suzuha speaks, her tone sharp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like the music change all of a sudden. She's scowling at Kurisu again. Suddenly the atmosphere in the room changes. I need to hydrate.
ナキセクリスを信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
I like the art here. Nice. You're asking for trouble by trusting Makisi Kurisu.
それ、どういう意味？
And what's that supposed to mean? Naturally, my strong-willed assistant isn't one to back down from a fight. Sparks fly between the two girls.
この前から思ってたんだけど、私、あなたに何かした？
Hi, Ken. Welcome in. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. I've been meaning to ask, did I do something to you?
直接は何も。でも私、
I like the
君
art
のし
here.
たこと全部知
I know I
って
said
る
that
わ
already a
ね
few times. Not to me, but I know everything you have done.
何よ、私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
What do you mean? I've done nothing to be guilty of. Busy doing a project, so... Okay, no problem, Ken. I appreciate you being here, though. Thank you.
でしょうね。でも私、知ってるんだから。君の本質ってのをさ。
Perhaps, but I know your true nature.
へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
I'll come up with a different variation on it eventually. And Ken has redeemed, of course.
Yeah? Yeah. Nyan nyan? Yeah. Nyan nyan nyan.
Nyan?
Nyan nyan?
Yeah.
Nyan. And nya.
There we go. Well, I'm glad you're satisfied with that. Currently I plan to randomize how I say it every time, basically. To a certain degree. Just whatever comes to mind when it's redeemed. Excuse me. Anyway. Back to trying to voice act again. Wow, you can see into my heart? That's groundbreaking technology. I'd love to hear how it works.
装置なんてないよ。
Cat fight!
強いて言うなら、予言。
It's not science, it's a prediction.
つまり、言いがかりってことか。
So you're just making it up.
事実だってば。
I know. Uh-oh, we've got a situation here.
おかわり。
I know Mayuri. Mayuri clings to me with teary eyes. Just send Mayuri and she'll break it up instantly.
二人を止めて。
Stop them from fighting.
この場を丸く収められるのこの
Oh, no.
京馬しかいないようだな
This looks like a job for the one and only Hyoin Kyo. I insert myself between the two girls. That might be a bad idea, Rintaro.
二人ともここは引けこの島法院京馬が預かる
And break it up, you two. I, Hyoin Kyoma, shall decide this dispute. And they both glare. They both glare at me. I mean, that's a good way to distract them. Just walk in there and start acting like a dumbass. Although I'm afraid for my life, I harden my resolve. The mission must succeed. First, I focus on Kurisi.
助手よ俺はお前を
Oh no. They're both gonna smack him. Assistant, I didn't raise you this way.
育てられた覚えもない。
You didn't raise me at all.
マードサイエンティストを目指す最も必要なことを教えてすなわち
I
表
mean,
面は熱く
I don't mind him zooming in on
そこでは
Kurisu's
冷た
face.
く
That's fine. Give me a nice close-up. Anyway. If you want to become a true mad scientist, you must learn to keep your emotions in check, even as you cackle your way to victory.
聞いてない。なるつもりもない。
Nobody asked you. I'm already a scientist. Next, I switch focus to Suzuha.
戦士よお前がラグナロックにおいて戦うべきはセルンのはずだ
Warrior, your enemy is Cern, remember? You must conserve your strength for Ragnarok.
岡部倫太郎には忠告したよね。マキセ・クリスには気をつけてって。
I warned you before, Okabe Rintaro. Akase Kurisu is a threat.
ちょ
But... You're gonna mention that here? Now?
ふーん。
Uh-oh.
どういうことよ、岡部。
Oh? What's this about, Okabe? Their eyes are like laser beams, boring into my skull. I want nothing more than to flee from my life. But Mayuri's watching me anxiously. I need to defuse the situation. I love his laugh.
お前たちどちらも引くつもりはないようだなならば好きなだけやり合うがいい
Oh no.
戦って戦い抜いてその後河原で握手して友情を芽生えさせるがいい
Looks like neither of you is willing to back down. So be it. Fight to your heart's content. Fight until there's no more fight to be had. Then share a manly handshake by the river and let friendship blossom.
だから将来社会に出る時のためにこれだけは自覚しておけ
But in the future, when it comes time for you to venture out into the real world, I hope you remember one thing.
お前たちは二人とも空気が読めない
Nobody likes a mood killer.
うるさい。
They both tell him to shut up. Getting yelled at by both of them at the same time sends shivers down my spine. Does it now? I see. Yeah, that's kind of telling of that. Anyway. Oh me, oh my. Oh no, he's gonna fall back to this routine again. It's coming. I quickly seize my right arm.
よりによってこんな時に沈まれ俺の右手
Oh no. Why now, of all times? Calm down. Right arm of mine. I turn around and head back to my Yuri.
まゆりすまないこのままだと俺は二人を傷つけてしまう
I see a typo in the text there.
あとは任せた
I'm sorry, Mayuri. At this rate, I'll end up hurting those two. I have no choice. The rest is up to you. Mayuri puffs her cheeks out and goes over to the two girls. I mean, that's what you should have done in the first place. Send her over.
二人とも聞いて。マユシーはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Guys, Mayushi doesn't like it when you fight. Let's all get along, okay? Hearing this, the two combatants reluctantly comply. See, that's literally all you had to do, was just send her in. I expected this would happen. Mayuri is the oil that keeps the gears of this lab churning along. That's a sentence. The throbbing in my right arm dissipates. Game, stop making me say weird things, please. Please. So many clippable moments everywhere. Stop it. Anyway. Daru comes over to chat with Suzuha, and gradually peace returns to the lab. Gurusu is in the development room, making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping some Dr. Pepper. The TV is running a game show where contestants guess the prices of popular items at high-class restaurants. Mayuri sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、おかり？
Mayuri slowly looks around the lab, smiling all the while.
なんだかね、ここ何週間かですごく賑やかになったね。
It's been really lively here these past few weeks, huh? I mean, she's not wrong.
ああ、確かに。
Yeah, I guess it has. I established the Future Gadget Laboratory around the time I entered college. It was the first step in my plan to bring chaos to the world. And that was around the middle of March this year, which means it's been almost 5 months. Not half a month after it was established, Mayuri showed up. I'm still not sure why. And became a lab. For about a month it was just me and Mayuri, and then in early May I finally got Daru to join. All it took was telling him that the lab is just a 3-minute walk from May Queen Yanyan. This location on the outskirts of Akiba has always been quiet. Mayuri isn't the type to object to every little thing like Kurisu, nor the type to make dumb jokes like Daru, so the lab was very peaceful back in those days. It was quite a pleasant place to be. And now the lab mem count has increased to 8. It happened in the blink of an eye, or so it seems. They didn't come today, but Lukako visits occasionally, and Ferris is a familiar face at May Queen Yanyan, or at least she was before May Queen disappeared. I remember feeling out of place the first time I came to Akiba, but now, it's like a second home.
楽しいね。
It's fun. Aww. Mayuri, too, seems pleased by the increase in lab members. Mayuri is just too adorable.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシーは思うんだ。
Now that there are 8 lab members, Mayushi thinks it's getting a little cramped in here. I mean, it's not that big of a, apartment, basically.
まずね、椅子が足りないのです。
At first, we don't have enough chairs. That's true. The sofa only has room for 2. They literally have a sofa and a computer chair, basically. That's their seating. Then there's Daru's personal desk chair. Those are the only chairs in the lounge. Yep. There are some pipe chairs in the development room, but they need to stay there. Lap sitting. I mean, you know. It's an option for somebody, or a couple people possibly. Maybe.
買ってこなくちゃだよ。おかりんはお金ある？
We should buy more. Do you have money, Okari?
椅子を買うと貯金が底をつく。
New chairs will take all my savings. Then I need to get a part-time job again.
じゃあ、マユシーのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。
Oh. Mayuri, you are too sweet. I guess you can use some of my salary.
あとはね、電子レンジ。新しいの買わないと、ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1が温められないよ。
We need a new microwave too. Otherwise I can't warm up my juicy chicken number 1.
ああ、それはすまん。
Yeah, sorry about that. Cutting off Mayuri's chicken supply might actually kill her. I mean, she really does love her chicken. My word. I mean, I like chicken a lot too, so I can't really say much. I can't really say much to that.
だがマユリ、タイムリープマシンを譲渡して謝礼をもらえば問題は全て解決する。
If a meal involves chicken, I will eat the hell out of it. Love chicken. But anyway. But Mayuri, when we turn over the time leap machine, the reward money will solve all of our problems.
イスト電子レンジの代金とちょっぴり上がっちゃったお家賃を払えるぐらいはもらえるかな。
Will it be enough to pay for chairs and a microwave on top of the higher rent?
もらえるさ。もっともらえる。
It'll be enough. More than enough.
そうなんだ。よかったね、オカリ。
Wow, that's great, Okarin.
なぜそんなに嬉しそうなんだ？
Why are you so happy? She's the kind of character that you just want to give head pats to nonstop. She's just adorable. Adorable and precious, you want to give her head pats and protect her. Exactly.
だってお友達たくさんできたもん。
The same applies to you. Put me on the spot here. And just look, we've made so many friends.
ダルくんでしょ、クリスちゃんでしょ、ルカちゃんでしょ、すずさん、萌香さん、フェリスちゃん、店長さん、なえちゃん、他にも他にも。
There's Daru-kun, Chris-chan, Luka-chan, Suzu-san, yeah, Moika-san, Feris-chan, Bron-san, Nai-chan, and more. She gazes. Bleh. I need to hydrate real quick. Give me just a second. Voice does not want to cooperate with words today. She gazes wistfully into the distance.
春の頃はオカリンはとっても寂しそうだったけど。
In the spring, when you started this lab, you seemed so lonely.
もう大丈夫だね。
But now you're fine. Like, she may be a bit of an airhead, but she notices everything. Like, every detail she notices.
マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
You don't need me to be your hostage anymore.
それはどういう？
She can, yeah. What do you mean? I tried to ask, but before I can finish, let me make a save file real quick. Just because I would like to. And we'll write that one as well. Just in case. A little double back up there. Yeah, she's good at reading social cues and stuff like that too. An urgent news bulletin appears on the TV. Subtitles read, Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Aihin Tohoku lines. Yeah, that was a mouthful.
爆破テロ予告？
Bomb threat?
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
Hang on, those lines all pass through Akiba. How is Mayushi gonna get home? That's a good question, Daru.
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
I was gonna say she can't leave, obviously. Oh yeah, I should call home. Bomb threat. I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended, as if that were the target. Exactly, safety first. Wait, could that be it? Could the bomb be at Akihabara Station? I get a cold feeling in my stomach.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
Okabe Orintaro, I need to know.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
You've completed the time leap machine, right? Well, yeah.
そっか。
Uh-oh.
私用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
I've just remembered. I've got something to do. I'm going out. Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
何なの彼女。
What's wrong with her? Suzuha's acting strange. Is it related to the bomb threat? Why did she just ask about the time loop machine? Something occurs to me. The 2 threatening emails I received. We're watching you. You know too much. Who sent them? And there's more. Words and images flash through my head. CERN. The LHC. Jellyman. The Z program. Government secrets. The organization. Men in Black. The Committee of 300. The Time Leap Machine. What did Kurisu say?
私たちひょっとするととんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。
We may have created a monster here. Taken separately, each of these elements was insignificant. If I consider them part of a single line, they all point to one inescapable truth. We've come too far. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating at my brain. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. Should we run? Get out while we still can? We can't use the trains. What about the subway? Or would a taxi be better? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? Suddenly, there's a softness against my hand. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. It's okay. I'm just being paranoid. It's all a coincidence. Tomorrow, we'll get rid of the time leap machine. And we can forget that all of this happened. Pretending it was just a dream. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented a time machine. I don't need money. As long as we can forget about today and welcome tomorrow. We'll be okay, won't we? But my anxiety doesn't go away. Look over Mayuri's head at the entrance to the lab. The door is unlocked. Anyone could just waltz right in. I hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Blech. Yet here in our corner of Akiba, it's so quiet. Mayuri squeezes my hand with her warm, slender fingers. I squeeze back. Oh shit. The next thing I know, the door slams open. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional. Each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. It all happens so fast no one has time to scream. The men are foreigners, a mix of races dressed casually in colorful shirts and shorts or jeans. But their arms are thick with muscle and their eyes are hard and cold as ice. 2 of them are holding pistols, the other 3 have assault rifles. Wow. I think that's a bit much firepower there. AK-47s in Akiba? Is this some kind of joke? One thing is certain, these guys aren't tourists.
動くな。全員両手を上げろ。
Hands in the air, nobody move. The dark-skinned, crew-cut man barks an order. Yeah, it feels like I'm dreaming. Did I fall asleep watching an action movie? This is the first time so many people have gathered in this room. Suddenly, the lab feels small. What an odd thing to be thinking at a time like this. The first to obey is Daru. Then Kurisu raises her hands. And then me. Last is Mayuri. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing, but their guns remain steady, muzzles pointed at us. On the TV, a comedian laughs. What is this? Are we on candid camera? Then I hear a new sound coming from outside. The sound of high heels. Oh no. A woman is coming up the stairs. Oh no. Are these men waiting for her? Is she their leader? A squad of battle-hardened commandos, led by a beautiful woman. It's like something out of a manga. Nothing seems real. Before long, the woman appears.
Kiryu Moeka.
Yep. The part-time editor. The male demon, Shining Finger, who is never seen without her phone. Lab Mem 005. Moeka. She's their leader? The last imposing woman I've ever met? The least imposing woman I've ever met? Even now, she doesn't meet my stare. Her eyes are aimed down at the floor. What's going on here?
萌香さん、これって。
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
We're taking the time machine. As always, her words are barely audible. It's ridiculous, laughable, and yet I can't laugh. My heart is a jackhammer in my chest. The inside of my mouth is drier than a desert. I stay still with my hands in the air.
牧瀬クリス、岡部銀太郎、橋田至3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。
Makase Kirisi, Okabe Rentaro, Ashida Itaru. The three of you will come with us. I don't understand. Why is Moeka here? I don't know, but I have to ask.
どういうことだ?
What's going on here?
答えられない。
I can't answer that.
冗談だろ?
This is a joke, right? I don't think it's a joke, Rentaro. Moeka shakes her head.
あなたたちに答える必要はないという意味。
You don't need to know.
抵抗は許されない。
You can't resist.
とにかく来て。
Come with us.
どこへだ?
Where? No reply. She doesn't intend to answer that either. Dangerous. These guys are dangerous. Look at their guns. Nothing good can happen if we go with them. I try to refuse, but my voice catches in my throat. I can't stop staring at their guns. Are they real? They're not going to start shooting, are they?
理由と行き先を教えてもらわない限りついていくことはできない。
I'm not going anywhere until you answer.
拒否することは認めない。
You can't refuse.
あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
You have nowhere to run.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. Wait. Something clicks in my head. It was them. They sent the bomb threat. They stopped the trains. Why? To keep us here? Just for that?
手荒な真似はしたくない。
I don't want to hurt anyone.
3人とも一緒に来て。
The three of you. Come with us.
なんで?
Why? Kurisu, who has kept silent until now, finally opens her mouth.
3人なの?
Why just the three of us? That's when I realized that Mayuri wasn't included in Moeka's... That's when I realized that Mayuri wasn't included in Moeka's demand. She only wants Kurisu, Daru, and me.
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。
I'm not answering your questions.
あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
Come with us. It's your only choice. We're not getting anywhere.
おかり.
Daru's voice is shaking. I turn my head to look at him. He's deathly pale.
とりあえず言うこと聞いとくべきじゃね?
Don't you think we should do what she says?
だが目的を言ってもらわないと。
But unless she tells me the reason. Honestly, I have no idea what to do. My heart is still fluttering in my chest. This seems more like a dream than reality. I'm not a military otaku. I've never seen a real gun. The black shine of their weapons looks somehow tacky. They lack the imposing feel you expect. I'd believe her if she told me they were fake. Mayuri suddenly speaks up.
ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
Moika-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you? It's as if Mayuri asked my question for me. Moika was a strange woman, but I welcomed her as a lab mem all the same. What is she thinking right now? An answer. Moika pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. I realize that Moika isn't holding her phone. This is the first time I've seen her without it. Not like that matters now. Moika's gun hand is trembling. Is the situation affecting her too? It must be. She's terrified of talking to people.
一緒に来てもらうのは
Our mission
あなたたちの口を封じるため。
is to silence you. Silence us?
それは拒否しても変わらない。
Your refusal to come will change nothing. Does that mean she plans to kill us? Why? What did we do?
一体誰の差し金だ。お前たち何者なんだ。
Who sent you? Who are you people?
私たちは
We... Moika suddenly lifts her head. For perhaps the third time since I've known her, she looks straight at me. Her eyes are dark and empty.
セルンの
Are from CERN. Of course they are. CERN.
M4
The dark-skinned man speaks up. Is he addressing Moika?
口を慎め。
Watch your tongue! Moika hangs her head again. In my head, I replay the words she just spoke. CERN. They're from CERN. Why CERN? Of course, who else could it be?
3人とも一緒に来て。
Come with us. Now. Moika raises her voice in frustration.
これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
If you continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme measures. Moika slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at... Mayuri. My whole body instantly goes cold.
椎名真由里は必要ない。
Shina Mayuri is not needed.
よせ。
I lunge at Moika, but the dark-skinned man is faster. Something strikes my chin with crushing force. The shock numbs my entire body. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall to my knees, powerless to stand. Everything goes dark. What happened? Did he hit me with the butt of his rifle? I look up. Mayuri, face streaked with tears, is reaching out to me as if begging for help. Over her shoulder, I see Moika ready her gun. I try to yell stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. Someone. Anyone. Please. Stop her. Stop Moika. Moika's lips move. She's mumbling something.
セルンのために FP のためにセルンのために FP の
For CERN. For FB. For CERN. For FB. Her mouth opens and closes robotically. My blood curdles. No. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moika pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. Splashes across my face, wet and warm. Her delicate, frail body falls towards me. Her body is limp, like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then, the smell of blood. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. The sound jerks me back to my senses. In my arms, Mayuri takes one short, shallow breath. And then... Ugh.
まゆり
Oh, game, why do you have to hurt me so? She's dead. Mayuri's dead. Her face is covered in blood. Her blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。
You three, come with us. Now.
これ以上の警告はしない。
No more warnings.
抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
Resist, and we'll kill you too. I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. What is this? What's going on here? Is this a joke? They may have created a monster here. Yep. This is a dream, right? Right? I feel nothing. My mind is blank. I shake Mayuri's shoulder. Mayuri? Wake up, Mayuri. You'll catch cold if you sleep here. If you're tired, you can stay overnight. Or I can take you home, if you prefer. We'll ride the train back to Ikebukuro together, like we used to before Daru joined, when it was just the two of us. Memories of her smile whirl through my head, 1,000 different smiles from 1,000 different occasions. If I look away, she'll disappear. She always disappears.
もう大丈夫だね。マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
Saying her lines she said earlier. No, Mayuri, I still need you. Laugh for me, like you always do. Greet me with your silly tutoru. Tell me it's a lie. Tell me you're alright. Mayuri? Red flames consume my mind, an inferno of rage and hate, and the burning desire to kill everything I see. I gently lay the motionless Mayuri on the floor. I stand up. Then I fling myself at Moeka. Her But before I can take a step, someone grabs my hand from behind. You can. You can't, they'll kill you. Moika's gun is aimed at my head. Her finger is already on the trigger. You gonna kill me too?
抵抗するなら
If you resist.
ごめんお願い今は従った
And please, Okabe, do what she says, okay?
このままじゃあんたも殺される
Otherwise, they'll kill you too. I tear my hand from Kurisu's grip. My vision is a tunnel with Moika on the other side. She won't get away with this. She killed my Yuri in cold blood. I'll do the same to her. Moika pulls the trigger. The sound of the shot smites upon my eardrums. I feel a sharp pain on the side of my head. I nearly lose my balance again. But I'm still alive. What happened? I realize that Moika's gun is lying at her feet. Beside it is a small stone. Someone must have thrown it and knocked her gun aside. Get down! Suddenly, Suzuha is there in the doorway, knocking one man down in the blink of an eye. Before anyone can react, she darts into another man's range and delivers a piercing elbow strike to his solar plexus. The man drops to his knees, gasping for air. The remaining men turn their guns on her, but she throws the incapacitated man towards them to block their aim. She then slides into the feet of the man at the rear, tripping him forward, and in a single smooth, flowing motion, drives her knee into the man's face as he falls. Ow. What the hell of a Nike strike? Who the hell? The dark-skinned man aims his rifle. But before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Without pausing, Suzuha leaps into the air and delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to his jaw.
そこまで
Enough. I mean... Damn. The next thing I know, the 5 men are down, and Moika's gun is aimed at Suzuha's face. Yes, a roundhouse kick. Yes, a roundhouse kick was used. Suzuha knows how to fight. But Suzuha doesn't back down. Her gun is trained on Moika's neck. They've got each other in kind of a deadlock there. It's a standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者
Who are you?
42
42. Suzuha's reply makes no sense. She glances at me.
テレビ
TV. TV. What is she saying?
点灯済み
Ah, I know what she did. Turned on.
何を
What? Suddenly, Kurisu springs up and makes a break for the development room.
動くな
それはこっちのセリフ
Move. That's my line. Holding her in place, basically. So basically, she turned on the TV downstairs so that we can use the time machine. I suddenly realized the meaning of Suzuha's words. The 42-inch TV downstairs, it's on. She wants me to use the time leap machine? I look at my Yuri's body. She's lying there quietly. Her eyes are closed. They'll never open again. One of the men Suzuha knocked out starts to moan. They wake up, it's all over. And Suzuha looks at me again. Her eyes implore me to make my move. I use the machine, I can avert my Yuri's death. But at the same time, it could fry my brain. I mean, it's kind of a do-or-die situation now, isn't it? Fry my brain? So what? What is there to fear? My Yuri is dead, shot in cold blood. This isn't right. I won't accept it. Then change it. Change the past. Have the power. Use it! I stagger into the development room. Kurisu is about to put on the headgear. I pull it away from her.
岡部
俺が飛ぶ。
I'm going back.
私が
No, I should be the one to... I grab Kurisu's wrist as she tries to take it back. I stare into her eyes wet with tears.
俺がマユリを助ける。
I will save my Yuri.
もし失敗したら
But what if it fails? I ignore her and put on the headgear. Boyka's last shot grazed the side of my head. My ears are still ringing and there's blood on my neck. Doesn't matter. I might fail, I might even die. But I have to try. It's my only chance to save my Yuri. Kurisu bites her lip and activates the X-68000.
岡部倫太郎一人いた
Okabe, one of them's moving.
この線使わせるな
Get in there, kill them!
やらせるか。
The crew cut the crew cut man staggers into the development room. Acting purely on instinct, I grab future gadget number 4, Mod Snake, from the shelf and flick the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see. Kill them!
クリス。
Kinda have to use the thing now, don't really have a choice. You know, shit's going downhill here.
タイムリープしてもいいのね
Are you sure about this? Really?
やれクリス。マシンを動かせ。
Do it, Kurisu. Activate the machine! Pain flares in my right arm. Was I shot? It doesn't matter. I see blue-white light shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. Wait for me, Mayuri. I won't die here. I'll cross through time to save you. Leap, my memories. Leap to the past. The world explodes into light. And now we are on chapter 6. That was the end of chapter 5. Let me make a quick save file. 1 second. Write both those files right there. Yeah, okay. Alright, back to it. Pardon. No matter how many times I call her name, Mayuri doesn't answer. Mayuri is standing in front of a grave, gazing at the sky. The grave belongs to her grandmother, who died when Mayuri was 11 years old. Her parents were always busy with work, so her grandmother was her only companion. I was close to Mayuri's family, so her death was sad for me too. At the wake, I expected Mayuri to break down and cry. She didn't, and instead she spent the whole time gazing vacantly at her grandmother's memorial portrait. 6 months went by. I had advanced to middle school, so Mayuri and I had no longer commuted together. But whenever I passed the cemetery on the way home, Mayuri would always be standing there. Every day, rain or shine, she would stand for hours before the grave, staring wordlessly at the sky as if she could see her grandmother in heaven. In her hands, an old pocket watch. The watch had belonged to her grandmother. Mayuri always held it when visiting the grave. Understandable. No matter how many times I called her, Mayuri did not answer. Back then, Mayuri wouldn't talk to anyone. Not to me, not even to her parents. Whenever I saw her standing there, staring at the sky, I felt unease grip my heart. Her gaze was so earnest, her intentions so pure, that I feared some power might grant her wish, carry her up to heaven to join her beloved grandmother. And so, to ensure that nothing like that happened, I made sure to stop by the cemetery every day. I would stand next to the sky-gazing Mayuri and call her name. But no matter how many times I'd call her, Mayuri wouldn't reply. The only sound in the lonely cemetery was the echo of my voice, calling her name. It was raining that day, too. Mayuri had a light blue umbrella. In contrast to the umbrella's color, the sky was glazed gray, covered in clouds. After a while, the rain stopped. Rays of light shone through the gaps in the clouds, a stunningly beautiful sight. Rembrandt's rays, they are called, or sometimes the Angel's Ladder. Suddenly, a strong wind swept through the cemetery. Caught Mayuri's umbrella and carried it into the sky. Mayuri seemed not to notice. She kept staring at the sky. And then slowly, so very slowly, she stretched her hand out to the sky, as if to grasp the rays of light, as if her grandmother were reaching down to pull her up. And then she lifted herself on her toes. To me, it looked as if she were floating up towards heaven. Impulsively, I grabbed Mayuri's outstretched hand and pulled her into my embrace. In retrospect, my fears were just a childish fantasy, but at the time, I truly believed that Mayuri might vanish.
どこにも行かせないぞ。
I won't let you go.
連れてなんて行かせない。
I won't let anyone take you away. I realized how embarrassing the words coming from my own mouth were.
マユリは俺の人質だ。
okay.
人体実験の
So that's where that comes from.
生贄なんだ。
I forgot about that. You're my hostage now. My guinea pig. I need some hydration. Give me just a second. It was the first excuse that came to mind. Before her grandmother died, Mayuri and I were fans of a popular TV series about costume heroes battling evil. I particularly admired the villain, a mad scientist, and I even got pretty good at mimicking his lines. Now I was doing it to hide my embarrassment. I could feel my face growing red, but I kept up the mad scientist act all the same. If nothing else, it was better than admitting my insecurities.
どこにも逃がさないからな。
A younger Arentano, before he fully perfected his mad scientist routine. There's no escaping me. He did laugh right now, though. As I said this, I realized that Mayuri was shaking. She whispered. It was the first time in 6 months that I'd heard her speak. Her voice was choked with tears.
マユシは人質なんだね。
Mayushi's your hostage.
じゃあしょうがないね。
I guess I'm stuck here, huh? She smiled happily. And tears fell from her eyes. Then Mayuri buried her face in my chest. Where am I? Who am I? Can't see. I can barely think. A terrible screech fills my head like feedback from a giant speaker. That would be you absorbing the memories from the future. So that probably wouldn't be a very pleasant sensation, I'm assuming. It penetrates my brain like 100 sharp needles, stabbing me right behind the eyes. Ow. That sounds lovely. I thought brains weren't supposed to feel pain.
べ
There's more. I feel a shiver of pleasure beneath the pain, and a terrible itching like my body is on fire. Oh my.
壁
That does not sound good. I want to crack open my skull and tear out my brain. I want to scrape out my gray matter with my fingers and eat it. Wow.
おべ
The assault on my brain is driving me crazy. Who am I?
ちょっと岡部どうしたのよ
Okabe, what's wrong with you? Hey, Kadi. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? We just went through a very traumatic scene, so... Very traumatic scene, traumatic event, and then they used the time leap machine because they kind of had no choice. So Okabe sent his memories back to himself about a week or two ago. And, his past self receiving his memories from the future apparently is not very pleasant to, have that shot into your brain, basically. But anyway, how you doing today? Give me the last second of a scream. That's a hell of a moment to come in, yeah. That's for sure. Suddenly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. I slowly come back to my senses. I'm in the lab, sitting in front of the phone wave named Subject to Change, with my cell phone to my ear. Yeah, we're on chapter 6 now. We just finished we got to the end of chapter 5 where bad stuff happens. Waiting for Shift to start having a headache. Don't know if I'll get it to go away. I'm sorry. Oof. Well, hopefully it goes away. Pardon me. No, not the phone wave. Name subject to change. Since headgear is attached to it, it's the time leap machine. Ooh, hiccup, excuse me. It's hard to breathe. Give me oxygen. I hear a low wheezing groan and realize that's coming from my own throat. Ah yes, can we also kindly have somebody give Kadia a shout out if we can? Thank you very much. Please and thank you. I close my mouth and take a deep breath. I mean, getting a bunch of memories just rammed into your head probably obviously doesn't feel too great. The insides of my throat feel like they're burning. I resist the urge to cough and continue filling my lungs with air. I notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Oh, I could have done that. Didn't have to shout yourself out. I would have shouted you out in a second. Drops sliding down my forehead are annoying. I try to wipe them away with the back of my right hand. My hand obeys, slowly. Something is off. It's like my body and my mind aren't totally in sync with each other. Almost as if this isn't really my body. As if my nerves aren't communicating properly with my extremities. I try blinking slowly. This might just be my imagination. Could this be exhaustion? I haven't slept much lately. I try to move my hand again. There is no disconnect this time. This is my body.
岡部聞いてる
Okabe, are you listening? A familiar voice. I turn around slowly. Kurisu is there. She stares at me perplexed.
どうしたのよ急にすごい声出して
What was all that screaming for? What is she talking about?
具合悪いの
Are you sick? I try answering, but my voice doesn't work too well. Even more bewildered, I clear my throat several times.
いや問題ない
No, I'm fine.
そうだったらさっさと出かける準備しなさいよ。買い出し行くんでしょ。
Then get ready to go already. We're going shopping, remember?
買い出し
Shopping? For what? I search my memories. The moment I do, images appear in my mind like a string of exploding light bulbs. Oh no.
人間は根源的に時間的存在者である。
He's gonna remember all the things now. Humans are temporal beings. Gonna jump to another one.
もう大丈夫だね。
Since I failed to do earlier, because well, it would have been a spoiler, so I should have put it in the thing somewhere. Trigger warning. This game is not very nice sometimes. We'll just say that. But now you're fine. I remember now. I used the time leap machine.
未来の記憶を思い出すのよ。
You'll remember the future. That's right. What am I standing around for?
ここはどこだ
Where am I?
は？
I grab Kurisu's shoulders and pull her close.
今は何時だ何月何日の何時何分だ
What time is it now? What month? What day?
痛い。落ち着け。
Hey, that hurts. Calm down.
落ち着いていられるか買い出しって言ったか
How can I be caught? Shopping? You said we're going shopping. Which shopping trip is she talking about? Daru was sitting at his computer, staring at us wide-eyed.
ダル今日は何日だ今は何時なんだ
Daru, what time is it? What day is it? What time is it?
13日の5時ちょっと過ぎだけど
Well, it's the 13th, a little past 5. The 13th, a little past 5.
成功したのか
Did it work? Did I manage the time leap in the middle of all that chaos? Did my memories really jump through time? Does that mean I've leaped into my past self? Is there a chance that it was all a dream? Oh no, it was quite real. Thinking back, forward, it doesn't seem real. Commando's breaking into the lab. It's like something out of a Hollywood movie. The sight of my Yuri, broken and bloody, is burned into my eyes. I remember the smell of blood, sound of the gunshot, the weight of the headgear on my head, pain of the bullet tearing through my arm, and Kurisu screaming, Suzuha fighting to defend us. I remember it all vividly. I touched my arm. No bullet holes, no pain even. Was it all a dream? I don't know. I've never time leaped before. I can only hope that it was a dream. I can only hope that it was a dream. A future like that is too much to bear. I recall my Yuri's last moments, and my eyes fill with tears. I force the tide of emotion back. Yeah. Yeah, Moik. A bunch of commandos busted into the room. And Moika came in. And they all had guns. And, well, my Yuri wasn't included as part of the people that needed to be taken with them. They resisted, of course, and she shot my Yuri. Point blank in the head. So, yeah. It was not good times. Give me one second, I need to hydrate. Where's my Yuri? I look around the lab. Kurisu and Daru are here, but I can't find Mayuri.
マユリはどこに？
Oh, what the hell? I thought I changed that. I shouldn't time you out for that. What the fuck? Sorry, Kati. Basically. Sorry about the random timeout there. Bot is misbehaving. Because that shouldn't be doing that. I'll have to check that later.
どこってルカシのところに行くってさっき言ってたじゃんか。オカリン聞いてなかったん？
I have it turned off, so there should not be a limit on using anything. Like I said, I'll have to double check that after stream again. Somehow it turned back on, possibly, for some reason. She just left saying she was going to Lukashi's place. Weren't you listening? That's right. Mayuri went to beg Lukako to wear her costume. She won't return until it's time for the party. What do I do? What do I believe? Was it a dream? Or was it real? If it was a dream, then I don't have to worry about anything. If it was real, then I need to act. Now. I mean, that would be a hell of a thing to happen. I'll have to check something as well. Yeah, I'll have to check a few other settings as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. I had a problem with that last time when I changed something and it stopped doing that, so I'll have to see what happened. I'll figure it out after stream or after work, something like that. It will be fixed for tomorrow. Take a deep breath.
あれは夢だったんだ。
It must have been a dream. No. Don't think that, Rentaro. Bad. Don't do that.
でも現実に起きるはずがない。
There's no way something like that could really happen. It was a nightmare brought on by my anxiety. That's all. There's no other logical explanation. I desperately persuade myself that it's so. Little do I know that I will soon regret my foolishness. Kurisu goes shopping alone, and I stay in the lab with Daru, waiting for Mayuri to return. I'm back. An innocent smile. Mayuri's alive. Nothing will happen to her. I was worried for nothing. Suzuha arrives and we begin the meeting.
Okari! Feris-chan ya Luka-chanにもね、声をかけたんだけど、今日は無理って言われちゃった。
I called Feris-chan and Luka-chan, but they said they couldn't come. I've heard these words before. Deja vu, a trick of the mind.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか。
Oh, do they have plans?
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会。
My problem with since I had different settings in 3 different places. Oh. Yeah, I don't I'm not sure if I do or not. I'll have to check with that. That shouldn't be an issue. I'll have to check though, like I said. Ferris-chan has a Raynet tournament.
しまった。応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
Crap, I should have gone to cheer. How careless of me.
あとね、ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。
Thank you, Fusion. I will make a save. Oh. I will save it twice, actually. And Luka-chan seemed embarrassed for some reason. You're awake again? Well, welcome back. Welcome back.
ここに来たらまた最寄りのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
Maybe she thinks she'll make her wear a costume again. It's just like my dream. I've never remembered a dream this vividly before. I remember every word that was spoken.
コスプレの件か。もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか。
You still haven't convinced her to cosplay?
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。
She said it was embarrassing. I keep telling her cuteness is justice, but she never listens.
可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。
Cuteness is justice? Is that what they say?
クリスチャンもね、可愛いよね。
You're cute too, Christian.
え？
ねえねえ、今度のコミマに出てみない？
Hey, Kamima's coming up. Wanna go?
新作は無理だけどね。去年作ったブラチューのセイラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスチャンにちょうど合うと思うし。
I can't make something new, but I have a costume for a post-awakening Sayra from Bloodtune I made last year. I think the size is just right for you too.
私がコスプレか。
Me? Cosplay?
ちょっと興味ある。
I am sorta interested.
でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。
But I refuse to do it in public though.
着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。コスプレにはそうさせる魔物さんが住んでるんだ。
You don't have to show anyone, but eventually you'll want them to see. The cosplay demon compels you.
そういえば、クリスチャンっていつも可愛い制服着てるよね。でもこんな制服、都内にあったっけ？
That reminds me, Christian, you're always wearing that cute uniform. What school is it from?
これ
Oh, this?
2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
I attended Ayamain for about 2 weeks. I modeled this outfit after their uniform.
ああ、あやめ院なんだ。あそこの制服、もともと可愛いもんね。でも、クリスチャンの改造センスはね、すごくいいかも。
Oh, their uniform is really cute, but you made it even cuter. You might have really good design sense. Does she now?
明日コス持ってくるね。そしたら試着してくれる？
I'll bring the costume tomorrow, okay? Will you try it on then?
いいわ。
Sure.
撮影会は何時からですか？
When's the photo shoot?
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
Good to know you're still a pervert, Hashida.
だってブラチューのセーラっしょ？あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
Come on, it's Bloodtune Seira. She's got Pen Moro going on.
パンモロ？
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
It means her panties are completely exposed.
嘘。
No way.
大丈夫だよ。
It's okay.
クリスチャンは知らない。
She's just like, it's fine, don't worry about it.
去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。
She's like, it's fine, don't worry about it. You already promised to wear the outfit. You might not know this, but last year there was a really popular saying.
パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
They're not panties, so it's not embarrassing.
日本終わってた。
Japan is over.
絶対来てね。絶対だよ。
Wear it, okay? It's a promise.
やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Maybe you shouldn't bother. And here we go with this part of the scene again. Suzuha speaks up, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kurisu again. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. Damn it, hydrate. I remember this too. I feel like I'm losing my mind here.
ナキセクリスを信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
Ow. You're asking for trouble trusting Makase Kurisu.
それどういう意味？
I gotta fix something. Oh. There. What's that supposed to mean?
この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？
I've been meaning to ask. Did I do something to you?
直接は何も。でも私君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。
Not to me, but I know everything you have done.
何よ私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
What do you mean? I've done nothing to be guilty of.
だろうね。でも私知ってんだから。君の本質ってのをさ。
Perhaps, but I know your true nature. What did you miss? At the end of the unfortunate scene that we saw earlier, Rintaro managed to time leap. He sent his memories to his past self. So, it's the scene over again with a potentially different outcome. That's the objective, at least. So yeah, Rintaro's slowly starting to get concerned. His first thought was, oh, it had to be a dream. It couldn't have really happened, and all of a sudden everything's playing out exactly as he remembers it from the future. So he's getting very concerned now, which is understandable, since he knows exactly what's going to happen now.
すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
Wow, so you can see in my heart? That's groundbreaking technology. I'd love to hear how it works.
装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。
It's not science. It's a prediction.
つまり言いがかりってことか。
It's a great day when you wake up to the voice of a cute girl that sounds like an airhead. Yeah, so you're just making it up.
事実だってば。
I know.
おかり。
Mayuri clings to me with teary eyes.
二人を止めて。
Stop them from fighting. Should I listen to Mayuri's plea, like I did in the dream? Knowing that I can't stop the fight, should I just let Mayuri handle it instead? Oh. We will see you later, Edie. Yep, we'll catch you later. I know it's about dinner time for you. All that. Hopefully you're making something nice and good today. This evening, rather. Time zone difference. God damn time zone difference. It still throws me off all the time. But thank you for being here, and we will catch you later, of course. Excuse me one second. I'm sorry. I had to clear my throat really bad. I'm good. Alright, back to it. I don't know. I can't move a muscle. Like how things still play out regardless, no matter what you do here. Well, to a certain degree, obviously. Mayuri pouts, then goes over to the two girls.
二人とも聞いて。マヨシーはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Guys, Mayushi doesn't like it when you fight. Let's all get along, okay? Mayushi's the peacekeeper. Daru comes over to chat with Suzuha, and gradually peace returns to the lab. So this is a slight deviation from the previous scene. Kurusu is in the development room, making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. Pepper. But I can't pay attention to what I see on the screen. It doesn't enter my head. Mayuri sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins to eat it.
ねえねえ、おかり。なんだかね、 何週間ですごく賑やかになったね。
It's been really lively here these past few weeks, huh? Uh-oh. All the exact same things that happened before, Rentaro. You know what you gotta do, man. Stop it. Why are you saying the same things as in that terrible dream? It was a dream. It has to be a dream.
楽しいね。
It's fun. Mayuri smiles happily, not noticing my lack of a reply.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシは思うんだ。
Now that there are eight lab members, Mayushi thinks it's getting a little cramped in here.
まずね、椅子が足りないのです。
First, we don't have enough chairs.
買ってこなくちゃだよ。オカリンはお金ある？
We should buy more. Do you have money, Okarin? I shake my head wordlessly. For some reason, I'm afraid to look Mayuri in the face.
じゃあ、マユシのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。
I guess you can use some of my salary.
あとはね、電子レンジ。
Right.
新しいの買わないと。
It's one of those get the fuck out of there. Hey, Oku, welcome in, good sir. How you doing today? But yeah, get the fuck out of that apartment now. And thank you for doing the shout out, Spiff. Very much appreciated. How you doing today, Oku? I'm doing all right. This game can hit a little. Steins Gate can hit a little hard. We had the unfortunate scene earlier that we're now getting in the process of getting to the point of reliving again.
Okari, 大丈夫？元気ないよ。
And yes, the Wiggly is free from approval jail. I have my Wiggly. That's right, you weren't here, Fusion. Well, the scene will probably... I forget exactly how it turns out the second go-around, but we'll see. I'll reiterate again just in case. Potential trigger warning. Because I forgot... It's been a long time since I've seen Steins Gate, and I haven't played the visual novel until now, so... I know how it's supposed to go. I can't remember exactly how it goes through the entire thing, though. Okarin, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
体調良くないのかな。だったらね、休まなきゃ。横になる？膝枕してあげるよ。
Are you feeling sick? Then you need to rest. Want to lie down? You can lie on my lap, okay?
そんな恥ずかしいことを。
I'm not... The mad scientist is dumb. Before I can finish, the television interrupts me with an urgent news bulletin. Alright, this should be enough to snap him into fucking reality here. The subtitles read, Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yamanote Sobu Kaihin Tohoku lines.
爆破テロ予告？
A bomb threat?
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。Mayushi帰れないんじゃね？
Hang on, those lines all pass through Akiba. How is Mayushi gonna get home?
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
Oh yeah, I should call home.
嘘。だろ。
He's really... No, it can't be. It's the same. Every last thing, the same.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。
Okabe Rentaro, I need to know. It was a dream.
タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
You've completed the time leap machine, right? It had to be a dream. I want to snap out of it, buddy. But if it was a dream, then why?
聞いてる？
Are you listening?
タイムリープマシンは完成してるけど。
The time leap machine's done.
そっか。
Okay.
私、用事思い出したから、ちょっと出かけてくる。
I just remembered I've got something to do. I'm going out. And Suzuha leaves the lab without another word.
なんなの？彼女。
Now, what's wrong with her? Does she know what's about to happen? Nothing's going to happen. The break-in was a dream. But no matter how hard I try to convince myself of that, I can't shake the icy hand clutching my heart. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. I remember this feeling too from the dream. Did I choose wrong? Was I granted a second chance only to let it go to waste? I saw a feeling against my fingers. I looked down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. I reflexively look towards the door. The dream wasn't a dream then. Any second now. It happens exactly as I remember. 5 men burst into the lab. Their movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. Yeah. I recognize each of them. There's no denying it now. I did leap through time. It was the future I remembered. I was supposed to change this present, to stop the madness about to unfold. But I told myself that it was a dream. I wasted my chance to save everyone. Didn't know Mercs did Casual Friday. That's pretty good, Oku. Hands in the air, nobody move! Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing. Why didn't I do anything to change this? Wasn't that why I leapt through time? The sound of heels echoes down the hallway. A woman is coming up the stairs. Kiryu Moika. The woman who will kill Mayuri. The dream was real. Those were memories of the future. This is happening because I did nothing to stop it. Need to consult something here. There is something I need to do. Okay. It's here just in case real quick. Alright. Okay. Continue. Moika-san?
タイムマシンを回収させてもらう。
We're taking the time machine. And if I kill her first, will Mayuri live? I considered the option, but soon gave up. The real danger is the men behind her. 3 of them have assault rifles. They'll gun us down the instant I try anything. My only hope is for Suzuha to make her move before Mayuri is shot. Is there even a chance?
牧瀬クリス、岡部倫太郎、橋田至3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。
Nakase Kurisu, Okabe Rintaro, Ashida Itaru. The 3 of you will come with us.
抵抗は許されない。
You can't resist.
とにかく来て。
Come with us.
どこへ
Where? Of course, she's not going to answer that. I have no words.
せめて理由と行き先を教えてほしいんだけど。
At least tell us where we're going.
拒否することは認めない。
You cannot refuse.
あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
There's nowhere to run.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
We have men stationed throughout Akihabara.
手荒な真似はしたくない。
I don't want to hurt anyone.
3人とも一緒に来て。
The 3 of you, come with us.
なんで3人なの？
Why just the 3 of us?
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。
I'm not answering your questions.
あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
Come with us. It's your only choice.
ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
Moika-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you? In reply, Moika pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. It's happening again.
一緒に来てもらうのは
Our mission
あなたたちの口を封じるため。
is to silence you.
それは拒否しても変わらない。
Your refusal to come will change nothing.
3人とも一緒に来て。
Come with us. Now.
これ以上拒否するなら 嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
If you continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme measures. Moika slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at...
Sheena Mayuri は必要ない。
Sheena Mayuri is not needed. I try to shout stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. I turn to Kurisu for help. Kurisu is staring at Mayuri. She looks as if she might start crying at any second. I turn to Daru. He's shaking, his lips move as if to speak, but nothing comes out. Someone. Anyone. Please. Stop her. Stop Moika.
セルンのために、FP のために、セルンのために、FP の。
She starts mumbling to herself. For CERN and for FB. Her lips close tightly. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moika pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. It splashes across my face, wet and warm. Delicate, frail body falls towards me. I catch her. Her body is limp like a puppet with no strings. Her head and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose, and then the smell of blood. Daru clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. My arms, Mayuri takes one long, ragged breath. And then... She's dead. Mayuri's dead. Again. Her face is covered in blood. The blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。
You three, come with us. Now.
これ以上の警告はしない。
No more warnings.
抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
Resist, and we will kill you too. I hear a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. It's the same. I knew it would be. Let Mayuri die again. Because I didn't believe my own memories of the future. I lay Mayuri down on the floor. I'm sorry, Mayuri. So sorry. I stand up. Rage takes hold of me once again. I'm helpless to resist. Take one menacing step towards Moeka.
Okabe!
And Kurusu grabs my hand before I can take another. You can't. Let me go! You can't, they'll kill you! Moika's gun is aimed at my head. Finger is already on the trigger. You gonna kill me too?
抵抗するなら
If you resist.
岡部、お願い。今は従って。
Please, Okabe, do what she says, okay?
このままじゃ、あんたも殺される。
Otherwise, they'll kill you too. I grit my teeth and suppress my anger. Just then, something small and round strikes Moika's gun hand. She drops her gun. At her feet lies a small stone. Get down! The next events transpire exactly as I remember. Suzuha appears in the doorway, knocking down the first man before anyone can react. She then proceeds to dispatch the remaining men with a series of swift, precise maneuvers. Who the hell? The dark-skinned man, the last one standing, takes aim at Suzuha with his assault rifle. Before he can fire, Suzuha snatches a stunned attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without stopping, Suzuha delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to the man's jaw.
そこまでよ。
Enough. We got the standoff again. Moika and Suzuha point their guns at each other. Standoff. Neither moves. Silence returns to the room.
何者？
Who are you?
42
There we go again on the code word. 42. When she glances at me.
テレビ
TV. This time I already know what she means.
点灯済み
Turned on. I make a break for the development room.
動くな。
Don't move!
それはこっちの
Fuck you, Moika. That's my line. Kurisu is right behind me. I grab the headgear and jam it on my head without a moment's hesitation.
岡部、私が。
Okabe,
俺が飛ぶ。
I'm going back.
もし失敗したら。
But what if it fails?
設定を頼む。
Get the machine started. There's no time to argue. I grab Moed's take from the shelf. Kurisu bites her lip and starts setting up the X68000.
岡部倫太郎、一人行って。殺せ、使わせるな。
Kill them. Don't let them use it. Before the crew cut man enters the development room, I push the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see.
岡部、本当にいいの？
Are you sure, Okabe?
タイムリープしてもいいの？
Are you sure about this, really?
やれクリス。マシンを動かせ。
I mean, he's done it once.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
And thank you for the redeem there, Fusion. Do it, Kurisu. Activate the machine. I see blue-white lights shining through the smoke. The discharge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I crouch down, holding the headset steady with one hand. This is reality. It wasn't a dream. I burned that fact into my mind as I prepared a time loop. One more chance. The shaking begins.
もう一度飛んでくれ。
Please, give me one more chance. Once more, the world explodes in the light. I mean, nice that they have that memory doubled up on him. That can't be good. You have the same set of memories, roughly, sent back to you again. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. I can't hear. It feels like something is crushing my eardrums. And this is basically where Kari came in when she showed up with Rintaro screaming about something. Slowly, the shattered pieces of the world reform. My body convulses as if it's struck by lightning. I am Okabe Rintaro. I'm in the lab development room, standing in front of the time leap machine with my phone to my ear. My brain hurts again. This isn't like a headache, it's somehow deeper. With the pain comes a torrent of emotions, sorrow, longing, hope, joy, that threatens to wash away my psyche. However, only one thing matters.
また飛べた。
It worked again. I quickly returned to the lounge.
びっくりした。
Yeah, you surprised me. Good. I almost crashed into Kurisu.
脅かすなよ。
Don't startle me like that.
誰？今は13日の5時前か。
Daru, is it just before 5 on the 13th?
そうだけど。
Yeah. Alright, time loop successful. I pat Kurisu on the shoulders, almost in an embrace.
お前は天才だ。
You're a genius.
何よいきなり。気持ち悪いな。
What's got into you? Stop manhandling me, it's gross. I scramble for my phone. So at least he's not a dumbass this time. Unfortunately, we had to go through it twice. But
マユリ今どこに
Mayuri, where are...
ただいま
It's her voicemail, oh
電話
no.
に出ること
Oh
が
no.
できません
But I can't answer the phone right now. It went to voicemail?
ピーってなったら伝言をどうぞ
Oh no.
マユリ今すぐ俺に連絡をくれ分かったな今すぐだ
Mayuri, contact me at once, okay? At once. I hang up. I look at my watch again. It's just past 5. Thank God for the time leap machine. It makes me shiver to imagine what would have happened without it. I have 3 hours until Moika kills Mayuri. Everything's going to be okay. There's plenty of time to escape. First, I'll meet up with Mayuri and leave Akiba. We can go to Ikebukuro. Wait, what if they're watching her house? Maybe we should hop the bullet train and get out of Tokyo entirely? Anyway, we're fine as long as Moika doesn't find her here today. So first, I need to find Mayuri.
目が血走っちゃってるけどどうしたの
I mean, he would kind of look crazy to somebody on the outside, I suppose, yeah. Okabe, you kind of look crazy. What's wrong? Kurusu and Daru look at me with concern.
二人とも今すぐここから離れろ
Both of you, get out of here, now.
どういうこと
What's this about? I check my wallet. I only have 9,000 yen and some change. I'll need to stop by an ATM and withdraw everything I have.
何よまた中二病
Is this another one of your fantasies? Not this time. Kurusu shrugs her shoulders, dumbfounded. I don't have time to answer her. I slip beside her and dash out of the lab.
Okabe! どこ行くのよおい
Okabe, where are you going? Hey! I run full speed to Yanabayashi Shrine. Naturally, I have to stop for breath before I get more than a few blocks. The sun is setting, but the temperature still hasn't dropped below 30. Sweat quickly covers my entire body. I'm not good at exercise in the first place. I finally staggered through the archway. Now I regret not borrowing Suzuha's bicycle. I could have done that. But no, there wasn't time for that. Finding Mayuri comes first. I run to the courtyard, where I find Lukako standing alone with her bamboo broom.
ルカ子
岡部さん
She bows her head.
どうしたんです
What's wrong?
マユリはどこだ
Mayuri. Where's Mayuri?
まゆりちゃんだったらもう帰りましたけど
Mayuri-chan already left.
帰った
She left?
はい
Yes.
後でまゆりちゃんにごめんなさいって伝えてくれませんか
When you see her, could you tell her that I'm sorry?
僕やっぱりどうしてもコスプレはできませんって断っちゃって
I'd really prefer not to cosplay.
まゆりちゃんを悲しませたくはなかったんですけどやっぱり人前に出るのは恥ずかしくて
I don't want to disappoint her, but it's too embarrassing to dress like that in front of people. I finally catch my breath. I don't have time to listen to Lukako's apologies.
マユリは帰ったんだな
Mayuri went back to the lab?
あはい
I think so. That doesn't make sense. I know she comes to the lab around 6:30. It's still 5:30. No matter how slowly you walk, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes to get to the lab. So what was she doing for the extra 40 minutes? We don't have time for this.
本当に帰ったのかどこかへ寄るとは言っていなかったか
She didn't say she was dropping by somewhere?
いえ聞いてませんけど
No, I didn't ask.
岡部さん一体何が
Is something wrong?
もしマユリがここに戻ってきたらすぐに俺に電話するように伝えるんだ
If Mayuri comes back here, tell her to call me right away.
はい
I better check the lab. We might have missed each other. When I get back to the lab, nobody's there but Daru. Did Kurisu go shopping by herself? I call out to him as he's ordering pizza on the computer.
マイリは帰ってきてるか？
Where's Mayuri? Did she come back?
え、いや、
Uh-oh.
あいつどこへ？
Where is she? I take a bottle of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and chug it down. Oh, that would not feel good. The cold, sparkling liquid wets my parched throat and drives the heat away. Now I can think. But I still can't relax. Every minute, every second is precious. Each moment I waste brings me closer to Mayuri's death.
オカリンさ、さっきからなんでそんなピリピリしてるん？
Okrin, why are you so jumpy?
マイリの居場所を知らないか？
I need to find Mayuri.
だからルカシのところっしょ？
Isn't she at Lucas's?
いなかった。帰った後だった。
Not anymore. She was gone by the time I got there. I start to pace in irritation.
じゃあ他のレイヤー仲間のところとか。
Maybe she went to see one of her cosplay friends?
そのレイヤー仲間の連絡先を教えろ。
Who? What's her phone number?
いや、知らんし。
How should I know? That's fair. I mean, how would he know? They wouldn't give him their phone number. Damn. It's easy to forget since she's usually here, but Mayuri and I rarely spend time together outside of the lab. May Queen and the shrine. That's about it. I have no idea where else she might go. May Queen doesn't even exist in this world line.
ああ、そういえば。
Now that you mention it,
何か知っているのか？
do you know something?
携帯の電源が切れそうとか言ってたような気がする。
I think she said that her phone was about to run out of power. She had to turn it off. Yet another setback. Not only am I unable to contact her, she might not even notice my phone calls.
なあ、一体どうしたん？
Hey, what's going on?
誰？なぜここに残っている？今すぐラボを離れろと言ったはずだ。
Why are you still here, Daru? I thought I told you to leave. I sit on the sofa. I feel the weight of the stress on my shoulders and in my bones.
理由もなしにそんなこと言われてもわけわからんつうか。
I'm not leaving without a good reason.
一体何が始まるんですみたいな。
Tell me what's going on, man.
マユリが殺される。
They're gonna kill Mayuri.
は？
Yes. That'd be a bit of a surprise announcement there. Like, what?
セルンが本気を出してきたんだ。あと2時間で奴らは襲撃をかけてくる。だからお前は逃げろ。
Cern's after us. In 2 hours, their men will break in and kill Mayuri. Get out while you still can.
え？マジ？
What? For real?
クリスと連絡を取れるか？あいつにもそう伝えるんだ。
Can you get in touch with Kirisu? Pass the message on to her.
あと2時間って、なんでオカリンはそれを知ってるわけよ？
Right. Must suck to look like a crazy person and not be able to tell everyone why. I mean, they should be able to understand because they worked on the machine. You can literally say, it worked, and we're in fucking danger. In 2 hours? How do you know that? Daru pauses for a moment. He looks towards the development room where the time leap machine is sitting.
まさか、使ったん？
No way. You used it? I nod gravely. Yeah, we did. I kick Daru out of the lab and send him home. He promised to call Kurisu for me and tell her to stay at her hotel, but a few minutes later she calls me directly and demands an explanation. It takes some effort, but I manage to convince her to do as I say. Now I just need to wait for Mayuri to get back. I thought about looking for her, but it's too risky. We'd miss each other like we did at the shrine. Better to wait here in front of the building. While waiting, I try to convince myself that everything will be okay. Let me, do a little save here. Yeah. Okay. Mayuri returns to the lab at 6:30. That leaves about an hour before Moika's attack. In an hour, we could ride the bullet train from Tokyo Station to Shizuoka. Is that the best plan? Maybe we should get off at Yokohama and lay low in a hotel for a while. I can think about what comes next after Mayuri's safe. Time leap machine doesn't matter. Moika can have it. My top priority is to prevent Mayuri's death. Sweat accumulates on my forehead and rolls down my face. Bring back Mayuri. Huh? Startled, I turned towards the voice. Suzuha and Mr. Braun have emerged from the Braun Tube workshop. I see them lock the door. Yeah, I guess they're closing up shop. That's right, I forgot about Suzuha.
岡部倫太郎、そこで何してんの？
What are you doing here, Okabe Rintaro?
いや、
Nothing. That reminds me. During the attack, she took down 5 armed commandos in the blink of an eye. I still can't believe it. Where does an 18-year-old girl learn to move like that? Then there was her strange behavior immediately before the attack. She left as soon as she heard about the bomb threat, almost as if she knew something was going to happen. Finally, there's that business with her father. Everything about her is a mystery. Who is Amane Suzuha?
あ、わかっちゃった。今日宴会やるらしいから、その準備でしょ？
Oh, I know. You're getting ready for that party tonight, aren't you?
それを誰から聞いた？
How did you know we're having a party?
椎名真由里。さっき顔見せて、ぜひ来てねって言ってたよ。
Nishina Mayuri. She came by earlier today to invite me over.
つうわけで、私もお邪魔することに。
I hope you've got room for one more, cause I'm...
ダメだ！
You can't!
もしかして、私邪魔だった？
Am I a bother?
いや、
No. No, that's not it. He just can't say anything without looking like he's a crazy person.
まあ、私もラボ面にしてもらったとはいえ、所詮は部外者だしね。
It's okay. I understand. I guess I'm still an outsider.
そうじゃなくてだな。
That's not it.
んだよ、岡部。
What's wrong with you, Okabe?
うちのバイトも仲間に入れてやれ。おめえはこいつに借りがあるんだろ。こいつのへそのおかげで、おめえらがビール揺らすのも一応許してやったんだからな。
My goodness. Let my part-timer join your little club. Remember? It's thanks to her belly that I let you off the hook for shaking the building last time.
へそって、おーい。
Well, you're the one that took your jacket off and threw it at him, like, tried to strangle him to distract him there, Suzuha. You might have yourself to blame for that. Suzuha's recovered her jacket. She's properly dressed now.
このバイト、なかなかいいへそだったぜ。腹回りがしっかり鍛えてあって、キュッと引き締まってたな。
Stop digging yourself a hole there, Tenoji. She's got a fine belly, tight and well trained.
エロ親父、本人前にして語らないでよ。
I'm standing right here, you dirty old man.
今日の宴会は中止だ。だからバイト選手よ。悪いが今日は帰ってくれ。
The party is canceled. I'm sorry, part-time warrior, but please go home today.
中止なの？
Canceled?
ああ、すまない。
Yeah, sorry. I attempt to smile, but with little hope of success.
岡部、何をしてんのかともかく、いざとなったら無茶だけはすんなよ。
I don't know what's going on, Okabe, but don't do anything reckless. Huh? Chat, I will be right back in a few minutes. I need to take a quick break. My apologies. Let me set it to the be right back screen. From quick as well. I'll be right back, okay? Give me just a few minutes. And I'm back, chat. Sorry about that. Just had to... I'm back. Anyway. Just wait for that to come back on there properly, and there we go. Huh? It's weird to have him give... Yeah, it's weird to have him give me advice. I thought he was just a dirty old man who loved CRTs. Maybe he's sharper than I thought. Or maybe he's just telling me to stop shaking the building.
マユリと喧嘩をしましてね。ちょっと参ってるんです。
He's giving a little cover
それだけです
story.
よ。
Gotcha. You got into a fight with Mayuri. Things are a little complicated right now, that's all. And that's the best lie I can manage.
あ、じゃあまずいんじゃない？
Oh, is there gonna be blood? My goodness. Odd.
だってほら、あそこに
I mean, look over there. Azusa points across the street. I turn to look. To my surprise, there's Mayuri walking up the street with a big bag. When she notices us, she waves her hand with a ditzy smile. Mayuri!
あれ？喧嘩したんじゃないの？すごい笑顔だけど。
Huh? Weren't you fighting? She looks really happy to see you. I ignore Suzuha and runs Mayuri. Clock on my phone says 6:33.
ちょっと、どうしたのよ？
Hey, where are you going? Yeah, I wasted precious time talking to Suzuha. Now that I've secured Mayuri, we need to get as far away from Akiba as we can.
オカリン、そんなに急いでどこ行くの？
What's the rush, Okari? I ignore her question and grab her hands.
走れ！駅に行く！
Run to the station.
待って、荷物が。
構うな！とにかく走るのだ！
Forget it, just run.
なんで？
Eh? Why?
いいから走ってくれ！
Just run. Excuse me. I am losing my voice here. I can't get the image of Mayuri's death out of my mind. I won't let them kill her. I won't. Mayuri gives no further resistance. She follows obediently, quickly matching my pace. I forgot that she's faster on her feet than I am.
ねえ、どこ行くの？
Hey, where are we going?
そうだな。とりあえず、筑波が横浜あたりに。
First we'll head for Tsukuba or Yokohama. I'm already gasping for air. Mayuri, however, might as well be strolling along for all the difficulty she's having. How can she be so ditzy yet so athletic at the same time? It's a good question. The sun is already set, but the sky is still a mix of indigo and orange. We run through the streets lit by dazzling shops. Everything will be fine once we make it onto the train. I hold this thought in my mind as we run. I'm already exhausted. Mayuri practically has to drag me along to keep going.
少しね、休んだ方がいいんじゃないかな。
Shouldn't we rest a bit?
いや、電車に乗るまでは走り続けろ。
No. Stopping it. Until we're on the train. I do my best to keep up the pace.
でもね、オカリンすごい汗だよ。運動苦手なのにね、無理すると。
But Ocarine, you're covered in sweat. You shouldn't push yourself. You're not good at exercise. When we reach the station, I realize that something is wrong. The station is packed. Seriously packed. You don't see this many people even at rush hour. The crowd is milling around the entrance. For some reason, it looks like no one is going in. What's going on here? Protests? Some kind of street performance? I don't have time for this. Just then an announcement plays over the PA.
現在山手線、京浜東北線、総武線、
The bomb
すべ
threat,
て
remember?
運転を見合わせております。
Your attention, please. The Yamanote, Keihin, Tohoku, and Sobu lines are currently suspended.
お急ぎのお客様には大変ご迷惑をおかけしておりますが、何卒ご理解のほど。
We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and kindly ask for your cooperation. Finally, I realized my mistake. That's right. Before the attack, the trains were stopped by a bomb threat. No wonder there are so many people standing around. In my haste to flee the city, I completely forgot. How could I have been so stupid?
どうしたんだろう。
I wonder what happened. All the train lines are stopped. We can't escape Akiba. What about other means of public transportation? The subway or the bus? Should we go to another station? I turn around and head back the way we came, keeping a firm grip on Mayuri's hand. Before we get more than a few steps, a man steps out of the crowd and blocks our way. I realize that we're surrounded. Ah, shit.
岡部倫太郎だな。
Okabe Rintaro? A low voice. Ah, shit. A face I've never seen. He's not one of the 5 who broke into the lab.
おかり、この人たち、知り合い？
Opening, do you know these people? Mayuri grips my arm tightly as she looks anxiously at the men.
一緒に来てもらおうか。
Come with us. Uh-oh. Who are you? Instead of answering, the man makes a grab for my arm. I jerk away and try to escape, but the men move to block us again.
抵抗するなら殺す。
If you resist, we'll kill you. Uh-oh.
セルンか。
Certain. They're with Moika? She must have planned for this in advance. Well, she did say that she had, like, Akihabara covered, so, yeah. She did say that. You've heard it twice now. A chill runs up my spine. We made a terrible mistake when we hacked into CERN. I realize that now, though it's far too late.
これだけ大勢の人がいる中で殺せるのか。
冗談だと思わない。
Skip the dialogue, sir. This isn't a game. I feel something cold against my back. I don't realize what it is at first. Then it hits me. Gun. I go. My blood goes cold. Am I going to die here? Will my time be me for naught? No, I can't give up. I won't let Mayuri die. I won't accept that future. How do I get out of this? The crowd at the station has grown even thicker. People are starting to argue with the station personnel, demanding to know why they can't go home, when they can go home. Yeah. The situation is quickly becoming chaotic. Suddenly, a fight breaks out nearby. It looks like some people are trying to shove their way through. This could be our chance. A tide of people surges into us, knocking the man behind me off balance. Now. I quickly turn and strike the man's hand aside. His gun falls away. Then the man gets swallowed by the crowd.
Mayuri! 逃げるぞ!
Run, Mayuri! I grab Mayuri's hand and start running. We have to fight our way through the crowd, but that also thwarts our pursuers. As soon as we reach the main street, we start running back towards the lab. Of course, we can't return to the lab itself. Moika's group will be there shortly. Is the subway still running? If we're gonna get on a Suhirocho station, we can take the Ginza line to Shibuya. From there, we can grab a train heading out of Tokyo. I still haven't recovered from my exhaustion. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. I can't stop now. I have to keep running. It doesn't take long before a new obstacle appears. 4 men walking together up ahead suddenly stop and turn to face us. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh yeah? They don't look like otaku. Are they with CERN too? Fears are confirmed when the 4 men start walking towards us, arms spread to block the street. No doubt about it, they're after us too. I turn to flee back towards the station, and there I see the first group of men closing in behind us. Oh shit. We're trapped. Enemies on both sides. There's only one choice. I grab Mayuri and make for the nearby side street. Where are we going, Ocarine? I'm trying to get to Suichiro Station without using the main streets. As we pass UPX, several men on the bridge point at us and shout something. Are they with CERN too? How many men do they have? I turn back and change course. It's a fuckload of running, that's for sure.
マユリ、お前の方が足が速いから。
Okay, Maria. You're a faster runner, so. I'm talking while running uses up all of my breath. Sweat drips into my eyes, making it hard to see.
お前だけでも逃げろ。はぐれたら袋の騎士文字に行け。そこで
You go on ahead. We gotta hurry to shrine in Ikeburu. We'll meet. And before I finish, I catch sight of another group of men waiting for us up ahead. Oh shit. Even she's getting out of breath now. It's a lot of running, like I said. What's going on, okay? I look back. The group from before is chasing us. We're surrounded by enemies. The familiar streets of Akiba are filled with agents of CERN. I recall what Moika said. Yeah.
あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。
You have nowhere to run.
私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
We have men stationed throughout Akihabara. That's a lot of people. Despair seizes my heart. Is escape impossible? We're just kids playing at science in the safety of our tiny little lab. Our enemy is a multinational conspiracy willing to kill anyone who gets in their way. Were we doomed from the start? No. No matter what, we must get away. Leading Mayuri by the hand, I push my way through the crowd, then jump the fence onto the road. Ah, fuck. Something strikes me with crushing force, sending me tumbling across the pavement. I come to a stop several meters away. My body is racked with intense pain. A red curtain covers my eyes. I try to brush it off and my hand comes away slick with blood. I grit my teeth against the pain and lift my head. Oh no. Mayuri is lying on the pavement a few meters away. I reach out to her. No response. Mayuri is motionless. No. Did the impact kill her? This can't be happening. The car that ran us over, a white van, pulls up. The door opens and out steps
動きは止めたわ。
Moika. It's Moika, of course. I've stopped them. Kiryu Moika. Hurricane. She knew the exact moment to be here in order to run over poor Mayuri.
岡部君。いえ、岡部倫太郎は確保。
I've secured Okabe-kun. I mean, Okabe Rintaro. She's talking to someone on her phone. Has she been tracking us this whole time?
警察に連絡して。椎名真由里が死んだ。
Contact the police. Shina Mayuri is dead. She looks down at me with eyes cold enough to freeze my blood.
なんで殺すんだ。
Why? Why did you kill her?
あなたが逃げるからよ。
Because you ran.
くそ。
Mustering my strength, I leap up and throw myself at Moika. She goes down hard. I hear her head smack against the pavement. Ow. I stand up and look around. Moika is dazed and unable to stand, but I see CERN agents making their way towards us through the crowd. Got to get out of here. I take a step. A sharp pain stabs through my body. Crash must have broken a bone in my leg. Ow. Doesn't matter. I have to get to the lab and time leap again. It's the only way to save Mayuri. I look back at the site of the accident. Moika is slowly regaining her feet, but Mayuri remains limp and motionless on the ground. It breaks my heart to leave Mayuri laying there, but I have no choice. I have to go. Back to the lab. Fighting the pain of my broken leg, I managed to drag myself back to the lab. Surprisingly, CERN's men didn't chase me. Nobody's at the lab when I arrive. Only the lights are still on. Relieved that Kurisu and Daru haven't returned, I head straight to the development room. I remembered to break into the Brawn Tube workshop to turn on the 42-inch CRT. My body is drenched in sweat and I can't stop shivering. Everything hurts, especially my right side where the car hit me. If I'm not careful, I might lose consciousness. My vision is blurry, it's hard to focus. My left arm is numb and I can barely move. Still, I force myself to activate the X68000 and input the settings. Gasping for breath like a wounded animal. The sound of my heartbeat fills my ears. Mayuri. They killed her again. I failed to protect her.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Indeed, Fusion, indeed. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Choking back my tears, I frantically pound on the keyboard. Police sirens echo in the distance. Boyka hit Mayuri in front of hundreds of witnesses. They'll probably take her in for questioning. Even if CERN bails her out somehow, she should be stuck for at least a couple of hours. The real problem is her men. Those mercenaries, or whatever they were, CERN's hit squad. Why didn't they come after me? It should have been easy for them to catch me, injured as I am. I need to hurry. If they show up here, they'll kill me for sure. Settings complete. I put on the headgear. I'll get blood on it, but that doesn't matter. Pardon me. A surge of anxiety washes over me. What if the time leap fails? What if my memories are corrupted? I might forget who I am. I might lose myself. Should I really use the machine? Hold on. I need to make a save file real quick. I'm going to use this one down here. Just have that one down there. Of course I should. I curse my weakness. Mayuri's dead, remember? This can't be allowed to happen. No risk is too great. I will save Mayuri, whatever it takes. I alone have the power to change the past. What am I waiting for? Swallowing my fear, I activate the time leap machine. And round 3. A screeching in my ears, needles stabbing into my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends, pulses, then returns to normal. The pain of my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. Sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. It looks like the time leap machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Kurisu's confidence if I told her. But that will have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. Stand up and look around the lab. Where's Mayuri? Kurisu, who is dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice.
大声出さないでよ。
Don't shout.
徹夜明けなんだから少し休ませろ。
I've been working all night, so let me rest a bit.
マユリはどこだ?
Where's Mayuri?
いきなりなんぞ? マユ氏ならルカ氏のところ行くって言ってたじゃん。
What's wrong with you? She went to Lukashi's, remember? Damn, she already left? I should call her or send her a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow.
Mayuri went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. And consider every possibility. Damn, why did I forget? Before I time-leaped, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. Well, you didn't think you were going to have to need to do it again, to be fair. You know. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to Akihabara Station. I should have known that CERN would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kurisu and Darugu, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. As before, the Braun Tube Workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suzuha and Mr. Braun are leaving. We run through Kanda Myojin's back streets to Ochimizu Station, taking only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get there before the Sobu line shuts down. We managed to make it to the station without being stopped, but when we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change of plans. We turn around and head for the Shin Ochimizu Station. We arrive at the station later than I intended. I don't usually come here, so I get lost. So that's fair. I stare nervously at the platform clock. According to the scrolling display, the Yamanote Keihin Toku line and Sobu lines have already suspended operations. Wait, it looks like the Chiyoda line has two. It appears to be protocol to assume that nearby stations may be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. Damn. Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the third time I've let her on this escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. It's because she trusts him 100%. Yes. Does she really trust me that much? Yep. Right. He's an idiot, pretty sure. Yeah. Well, I understand. He's in full panic mode, basically, so. He's already seen Mayuri die several times now. That would kind of fuck with anybody, really. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Mayuri tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her. Okarin, Mayushi has a lot of questions, but she'll wait for now. Once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Yeah, I promise. Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While we wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all the information I can get. See, now he's thinking a little more. Where did you go after you saw Lukaku? I got an email from Fubuki-chan. A thread came loose on her costume. Ah, emergency repairs. I went to fix it. Where does Fubuki-chan live? We met at the Starbucks at UPX. Starbucks. So that's where she was. Like that little subtle change there, Starbucks. Just then, an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. About 20 minutes have passed since we arrived. I didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Moika should be in Akihabara, heading to the lab. Everything is going to be alright. While waiting for the train, I examined the route map on the station's notice board. You can transfer to an overland train at Yoyogi Uehara. It'll take a while, but it'll take us all the way to Odawara. Another announcement.
Our train is arriving. I can hear the rumbling and see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Mayuri and I are standing just behind the white line. I reach for her hand, meaning to make a dash for the train when the doors open, but I guess there's no hurry now. I let my hand fall to my side, empty. No! Rintaro, why? The roar comes closer. About the party tonight. Mayuri is saying something. I can't quite hear her over the train. It got canceled, but we should definitely... Suddenly, Mayuri disappears. There she is, leaning out over the tracks. She's off balance as if she stumbled or someone pushed her. She seems to hang there for a moment, and then the train comes screaming into the station. I hear a sound from under the train. I can't describe it, but it makes me instantly nauseous. Sparks fly as the train slams on its brakes. The people on the platform scream. I turn to where Mayuri was just a moment ago. There stands a familiar girl. Tiny, adorable, a cute black rabbit pouch slung over her shoulder. Tenoiji Nai. She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. Her lips tremble. Oh, they brainwashed her, basically. Yep. Oh, they did something that made her trip her up, basically. I don't remember exactly. Anyway. Or it was an accident, I can't remember. It's been a while. Wasn't it? Ah, shit. She stares at me for a few more seconds, as if waiting for me to say something, then turns and runs away. The platform is in chaos. The PIA informs us that there's been a personal injury accident. Naya's already gone. I don't go after her. Instead, I peek timidly through the gap between the train and the platform. One side of the track is a wash of red. My mind is blank. Can't think. I don't even remember how I got back to the lab. Moika's group should have come and gone, but the time leap machine is still here. I guess I should be grateful. Like he's just going into no-think mode now. It takes longer than usual to set up the machine. For some reason I have trouble recalling my own phone number. At last, it's ready. Now, take me back. Back he goes again. The leap occurs instantaneously. Header claimed that his time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. I don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now is not the time to find out. 10 years. I have no business that far back. Besides, according to Kurisu, time moving too far into the past could cause mental disorders due to the gap between personality and memory. Mayuri is singing her chicken song, though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken #1. She had to switch because she can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time leap machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. Mayuri is still in the lab. But what the hell happened back there? It hurts, but I force myself to recall that horrifying scene. Mayuri died again. This time it happened at Oshinomizu Station, a place completely unrelated to the lab or the bomb threats. Noji Nai pushed her onto the tracks, where the train tore her to shreds. Could Nai be working for CERN too? No, that can't be right. Ai has a habit of jumping on Mayuri and greeting. She was probably just being her usual affectionate self. But why did she choose that precise moment? I don't know. I sense malice. Whose malice? It's like fate is playing a cruel joke on us. Whatever the case, all that matters now is that I have another chance. I need to act. I have the power to save Mayuri. I will do whatever it takes to find a way. This time, we hail a taxi in Chuedori. It'll be expensive, but that hardly matters now. Mayuri comes along quietly. I consider taking her home to Ikebukuro, but Moika's group might be watching our house. I have no idea where they are at this point in time. Instead, I asked the driver to take us to Shinagawa. However, the traffic is unusually heavy. Indeed, indeed. The driver says it's never been this bad before. There must be an obstruction up ahead, an accident or something. That's the only explanation I can think of. We've made it out of Akiba, but at this rate it will take forever to reach Shinagawa. I consider getting off here and taking the train, but then I remember what happened at Ochinomizu. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. The traffic jam could be CERN's doing. I look out the window and scan the crowd for anyone who might be a CERN agent. 3 hours later, we're still stuck. Oh shit. According to a conversation I overheard between our driver and another driver, there's some kind of inspection up ahead. Oh fuck. Furthermore, it doesn't seem to be a police inspection, and a small fight broke out at the inspection site or something. To make matters worse, this road has already been closed off, and all the cars behind us are being detoured. There are only about 100 cars waiting, but the inspection has been at a standstill for 3 hours. This can't be a coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? If I had known it was going to turn out like this, I'd have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off right... Just then, someone knocks on the window. Our taxi is stopped in the middle of the road. What's going on? I look over, but before I can say anything, a man opens the rear door and gets in next to Mayuri. He's holding a knife. Another assassin. Mayuri, look out! Before she can reply, the man covers Mayuri's mouth with a large, meaty hand. I try to open my door, but it's locked. Only the driver can open it from the inside. Mayuri opens her eyes wide. Her body twitches. What? It all happens too fast. The man sinks his knife into Mayuri's chest. Bright red spot stains her clothes. Mayuri can't catch a fucking break. Be quiet, Okabe Rintaro. Another man gets into the passenger seat. He points a gun at the driver and says something to him. Strength drains from Mayuri's body. Her eyes slowly close. A tear rolls down her cheek. I watch her die inches away, powerless to stop it. I can feel her last breath against my skin.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Indeed, indeed. They killed her, again. Why? Why? Why can't I save her? Why won't you let me save her? Who decided that Mayuri must die? Moika? CERN? Or does the world itself wish for Mayuri's death? I won't accept that. Clench my jaw and throw myself forward, driving my forehead into the killer's nose. He falls back. I shout to the driver. Crawl out of the taxi and take off running through the traffic jam. After running for hours, I make it back to the lab. Luckily, the time leap machine is still there. I have to leap again. My word. Every time we run, Mayuri dies. 6 hours into the past, I clutch my head and rack my brain for an answer. I feel like I've hit a dead end. What do I do if we can't run away? Is there no way to save her?
無理なものか。絶対に助けてやる。
No, there has to be a way.
何のこと？
What you talking about? Mayuri's blank stare is the only answer I get. This time, I take her to the closest police station and beg them to protect her. When asked why, I explain that someone is going to kill Mayuri 6 hours from now. But without any proof there's someone after her, they have no choice but to turn us away. Of course. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station. We're left with no choice but to keep running. I wish that I could blame my previous failures on bad luck. We could try Oshinomizu or Shimbashi again. Maybe this time she won't die. But I don't have the courage to try those routes again. At the same time, we can't stay in Akiba. Right? We're running out of options. Subways, trains, taxis, all out. Attempting escape by those means will get Mayuri killed, so my heart tells me. Perhaps the fear is irrational, but I can't put it out of my mind. I've seen her die a half-dozen times already. Shot, stabbed, torn to pieces. I can't go through that again. We take refuge in Yodobashi Camera. Thought we could keep hiding there indefinitely, but just after 7 we hear an explosion in front of the station. Yodobashi goes into chaos. Policemen appear and start evacuating the store. When I try to explain our situation, an officer shouts "terrorist" and pulls his gun. This can't be happening. This isn't America. Hey. Japanese police officers don't shoot without provocation. Mayuri dies. It happened so fast. The policeman shoots her right in the head. I don't know if he was a real policeman or a CERN assassin in disguise. It doesn't matter. I can't deny it any longer. The world itself is killing Mayuri. And slowly but surely, his mind is going to be broken here. I mean, how many times has he seen her die already now? But anyway, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna call stream for today. I think. Let me create a save file real quick. Double save file just in case I need 2 of them. Backup file just in case I screwed something up. Whatever. Anyway. Close the game audio here. Analyze this real quick. Yep. And then we're going to go to the end card. I'm going to close the game as well in a second, just a moment. Alright. That can clear out real quick. Just real quick. It's like ReZero. Yeah. That, I think, inspired some... the author of ReZero took some inspiration from it, I think. I think Steins Gate came out first. I don't remember anymore. I'll have to look that up again, I don't remember. But yeah, similar ideas, keep on repeating things over and over again until you get it right. Or try to, at least, you know. But, I thank you all for being here. The stream had a lot of ups and downs, of course. A lot of, you know, little painful moments there, of course, with Mayuri dying repeatedly. But hope everyone's enjoying the chaos of this story as we go further and further. This is where the full chaos of Steins Gate begins. As Rentaro tries to find a way to prevent Mayuri from dying, and so on and so forth, when we realize that there's actual shit going on. CERN is out to kill them. There is conspiracies. There's all kinds of shit going on that doesn't make Rentaro seem like he's so crazy anymore. But, alright, to do my usual outro speech. Sadly, we must once again close the doors to the Yggdrasil Library. Tomorrow, unlike our usual time, we will be opening the Yggdrasil Library doors once again at 12 p.m. EST. This time for a collaboration with me and Spiff, playing the Left 4 Dead 2. So tomorrow is a collaboration stream with me and Spiff. We'll be playing some Left 4 Dead 2. So No 8 a.m. stream for me tomorrow. I'm gonna... And thank you for being here, Oku. So, collaboration stream is tomorrow. And we will pick up again with... we'll pick up with Steins Gate again on Thursday. But yeah, tomorrow I'm collabing with Spiff on Left 4 Dead 2, and I very much look forward to that. It's gonna be a blast. I gotta check some things later, make sure some things will work. But yeah, so around noon my time tomorrow, we'll be doing that, and I hope to see you all there, or anybody that wants to be there, of course, on either channel, because I'm gonna be streaming and she's gonna be streaming too, I think. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna bypass raiding anybody today. I gotta go take a shower and all that, and then have lunch and all that, get ready for work. Yay, fun stuff. But I thank you all very much for being here. Hope you had a good time, and hope to see you tomorrow at the collaboration. And until then, bye-bye.